And Makua.
He should pin him right now. It should be over.
And there it is. 1, 2. But
You gotta say something for the Lost Soul. He doesn't give up.
Well, he doesn't give up because he knows if he wins the match, he gets the most money.
Right.
And he wants to buy food. He wants to eat.
Exactly.
That sign on his shopping cart says, "Will wrestle for food."
Right.
And Makua now. Oh, another hard shot into the midsection. Out in front for the ride goes the Lost Soul.
Did you see the velocity that he went into the turnbuckle?
It moved the ring at least an inch.
Wow.
Look at this now. Hanging upside down, that tree of woe.
Whoa.
And Makua gets ahead of steam. Oh, he missed the big headbutt. Nice maneuver right there by the Lost Soul.
Makua might be off a little without the Wizard around. There's been a couple of times that the fans have been distracting him.
Shoves the referee out of the way, and that is just a pure punch, plain and simple right there.
Not much technical skill there.
Makua now with the Lost Soul, whips his man in. Nice maneuver right there by the Lost Soul. What a shot! Another right hand by the Lost Soul. And once again a big forearm. And Makua down to one knee. And the Lost Soul going upstairs, up to the top turnbuckle. Missile drop kick
And he
finds
can-
the mark. A quick cover. 1, 2. No. Only
That's a 2
a count of 2.
He's that close.
I thought it was over right there.
That close from the winner's share. He's going to try it again.
And now, the Lost Soul upstairs again. Is he going to the proverbial well 1 too many times? High cross body. Uh-oh. Makua caught the Lost Soul in midair, and this does not bode well for the
Did you
Lost
see his neck?
Soul. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Warrior, Makua.
You said it best, Ricky O. Wow. Let's pick up the replay as Makua scoops up in midair. The Lost Soul drives him almost right through the canvas. And wizard or not, Makua once again continuing his winning ways here on NWA On Fire.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, back again. Tommy from Tommy's Corner. Next to me is one of the proudest, biggest, and baddest heavyweight champions in professional wrestling today, the Lion himself, Apollo.
Yes, sir. How are you, Tommy?
I'm doing just fine. You know, there's a couple of things I want to ask you. You know, you and Mr. Fuller at one time were very close. You guys were like brothers, side by side by side. I tell you, the most shocking thing I've ever seen in my life in professional wrestling is when he waylaid you in the middle of the ring. I could not believe my eyes when I seen it, but now I see that you bring in this gentleman standing next to me, Chicano. Okay, now, are we talking about a new alliance here? I mean, what's going on here?
Hey, I need somebody that I can trust for real. And who else than my buddy, my friend, my brother, Chicano, straight from the island of Puerto Rico.
Well, Chicano, what do you got to say about it? What situation are you in here? What is your role in this?
Hey, Tommy, Apollo told me it's the big grand problem. There's no problem now because Rick Fuller, the guy, Bobby Robinson, I don't know, and now Apollo's problem es mi problema ahora. It's my problem now. Hey, my new home, NWA On Fire.
There you got it. Looks like Apollo has somebody new to cover his back. Let's see where that leads. This is going to be a winding and very interesting road. We'll see you again next time on Tommy's Corner.
This is history on the making.
NWA On Fire returns to Portland, Maine, Saturday night, July 25th at the Stevens Avenue Armory. In action, the 7'1" Giant Pharaoh, heavyweight champion Apollo, Big Rick Fuller, making a special appearance, Mr. Backlund, the Latin Hit Squad, the Golden Boy, Makua, and Dynamite Tim Arson. Saturday night, July 25th, Stevens Avenue Armory in Portland. Be there.
And introducing Apollo's tag team partner, he is the Puerto Rican Grand Prix champion, weighing 259 pounds, Chicano!
What a main event here this week on NWA On Fire. The North American champion, the NWA On Fire champion Apollo, and his good friend Chicano are in the house to take on Rick Fuller and the Golden Boy, Bobby Robinson, and the roof has blown off the Bangor Parks and Recreation Center.
Brian, for those fans out there who are not familiar with Chicano, he's a 10-time IWA heavyweight champion of the world, multiple-time world tag team champion of the world. He's been Apollo's biggest foe and Apollo's best friend. So right now tonight, he came all the way here from the island of Puerto Rico to Bangor, Maine in this special mystery tag match. And let me tell you something, folks, if you don't know him now, you're going to know who he is when this matchup's over.
All right, no championships are on the line. Apollo with a lot on his plate these days. Of course, his former tag team champion, his former friend, Rick Fuller. They were once Chaos and Destruction, and that tag team, Ricky O, was unceremoniously destroyed when Fuller decided to team up with the Giant Pharaoh.
The Giant Pharaoh absolutely destroyed what was a great faction here in the NWA On Fire. You're talking about guys who promised to clean the business up here on the NWA On Fire, make this worth our while here for the fans, all the jumpings and the beatings, 3-4 on 1. These guys policed the NWA, and Fuller turned for a little bit of cash.
Golden Boy, Bobby Robinson, of course, we know his history here in NWA On Fire. Never one to pander to the fans. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The bell has sounded, and this one is underway. Main event here this week on NWA On Fire. Collar elbow tie up. You know, Rick Fuller, he goaded Apollo. He said, go get yourself a partner. I don't care who it is. Well, Apollo went home to the island, and he came back with Chicano, and I'm sure that right now, Apollo feels that Chicano is the only one he can trust.
No, Brian, you bring up an interesting point. One thing that we really haven't hit on right here on the NWA On Fire, as this is the first week that we actually are going to recognize this. But in the last 2 weeks, Apollo went out to Las Vegas and defeated Iron Mike DiBiase, the son of the legendary Ted DiBiase, the brother of WWE superstar Ted DiBiase Jr., and captured the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship, the second most prized in the NWA title that there is. This guy's on a roll you wouldn't believe.
Hip toss right there by Chicano, spinning heel kick, and Robinson is down, and Robinson is out, and Fuller is around to console his tag team partner, and things not going the way of Big Rick Fuller and Golden Boy Bobby Robinson at the moment.
Chicano showing the fans right off the bat why this guy is the force that they all know about in the island of Puerto Rico and the country of Japan.
Drop toe hold right there. Chicano winding up the arm of Robinson. Tag is made to huge Apollo. 6'5", 271 pounds of lean, mean fighting machine.
NWA On Fire returns to Mexico, Maine at the Mexico Recreation Center Friday night, July 24th with a 7:30 p.m. start. See in action the 7'1" Giant Pharaoh, Heavyweight Champion Apollo, the Latin Hit Squad, Dynamite Tim